In the midst of all of this, though, and the Ross Lakes House Hotel, indeed, we have to look at the glory of it. And Eoghan Corry from Travel Extra on the line today. Eoghan, good morning to you.
Good morning, Keith.
Thanks for joining us. Well, we're looking at the sadness of what happened to the building, indeed, and there seemed to be damage done on Friday and Saturday prior to the fire on Saturday night at 10 o'clock-ish. But you've looked back on the history of this for us this morning.
Yeah, we've got to remember this is a listed building. This is something that is central to the hospitality industry in Galway for 30, 40 years. It would have been built, it was built around 1860. The old guidebooks used to say Georgian. There was not Georgian in any sense. But in the 1860s, it was one of these hunting lodge type residents. The listeners will know Ross Lake, very well known for different varieties of fish, including the endangered European eel, which it was a repository for. And in 1969, it became a hotel, not the biggest hotel, about 13 bedrooms, but very prominent in the hospitality sector in the 80s with Henry Reid and Elaine Reid. Listeners will remember them. They were, Henry's a career hotelier, and he turned it into a very fine stop. It would have featured in the Lonely Planet Guide, the Be Our Guest, undulating lawns. I'm just quoting the Lonely Planet Guide here, and bird-filled woodlands around this beautiful ivy-clad Georgian house. Now, the thing was that it ran into, it was famous for, it won quite a few awards for culinary, its culinary tradition, and it was sold in 2022. Obviously, the pandemic turned the business model upside down. But it was there to be rehabilitated, brought back into the hospitality sector as the refugee crisis eased, and as are most of the beds taken on government contracts. And it was certainly a treasure, because when you go into Galway, there's a lot of very good hotels, G Hotel, Great Southern, traditional, wonderful hotels, but even around urban Ireland, it's not that easy to get a beautiful country house hotel within a couple of miles of the city. And that was from where I'm looking from the hospitality industry, where that's the great kudos that the Ross Lake House Hotel had.
It had, and I mean, the Reid family, they gave their life to it, and they were dead right indeed. It's
a project. I love project of love, because the way 13-bedroom hotels are really hard work. 4-poster beds, very lavish, very high maintenance, beautiful, beautifully furnished. The photographs are all available on the internet, anyone who trawls. And the way, even in the last 5-6 years running into pandemic, the way the hospitality industry worked had changed. The revenue manager had become as important as the GM, the way yield management was going, the way they were taking models off Ryanair and things like that. And it was a seasonal hotel that ran through the summer, and as I say, a labour of love, a beautiful product and a beautiful surrounding. And while everybody got really impassioned in the last few weeks about this, this is a legacy that has been passed on by previous generations. As I say, it's a listed building.
It really is. And again, if they want to get further details on that, they can go to Travel Extra to your own, and they can read. And I love the way you put it to me, and you had it into me good and early. It's a requiem for a hotel, and it's 137-year history.
It is, yeah.
It's a requiem, really and truly is.
A requiem for a beautiful hotel, yeah.
Yeah, and I was in and out of it an awful lot. And the last time I was there was following an anniversary mass in the local church there, and we went up for a cup of tea, but it wasn't a cup of tea, it was sausage rolls and the finest of sandwiches and all that went with it. Didn't want to leave it, to be quite honest, but there you go. It's so sad, though, to see it in the condition it's in today. And we think
it has a treasury of awards won for its food and cuisine down the years. It's just an amazing place.
Eoghan Corry, thank you so much for joining us today on the programme, and have a good day.
Pleasure, Keith.
Thank you indeed for joining us today. Keith, I don't condone what happened. I think the Irish people have had enough. No more asylum seekers. I think the TD that said it right. The locals are purely terrified. The government don't care, and this whole scenario is now just ridiculous. Good morning. I think the answer to people's fears of having refugees living in the area is to have those people vetted. So says Mary. And another caller said today, and it's quite a comprehensive text, so it is, but I just need to do something here to get to it. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go to my next guest, and then I can take him off the screen, and then I can read it to you this morning and read it straight to you. But a few weeks ago, we had the flooding which absolutely ruined the Clare Bridge area and that whole area. But I got a lovely text yesterday from Ronan Hennigan from the Londa shop there. He joined us in studio. This day, was it this day 3 weeks, Ronan, you were in with me?
Yes, I think so, Keith, yeah.
Yeah, this Monday 3 weeks, and it had happened at that stage and you were ruined. But the good news is you turned the key on Londis and Clare Bridge this morning.
We did indeed, yes. And that's great positive news.
It took you a while to get it together, but everyone came together and worked very well with you, Ronan.
Extremely. Look at the locals, the local people in Clare Bridge. I just can't thank them enough. They were unreal. Unreal is all I could call them. We turned away more help than we actually took in. It's a credit to them, and it's a credit to them that we're open today, because we wouldn't be any further. There's people hugging my staff here at the moment now. I'm just looking at it. It's great to see.
But I mean, a lot of work has got in, and long days and nights. And I know that the parent company, indeed, that own Londis, you have the franchise. They've been very good to you. Suppliers have been very good to you. It's all a community effort to get you up and running before Christmas.
Yes, exactly, Keith. Yes, it is, and it's fantastic. Look, all we can do is be positive, and hopefully business will be good for the next few weeks, and get up and running. And as you said, the key is turned now, and the lights are on, and everything is going. Ovens flat out here, and all the staff are here and everything, and sure, that's all I can ask for. And everybody's safe and happy. I
was going to say everyone is safe and happy, and sure, that is the most important thing from there. Everyone is safe.
Everything else can be replaced. People can't.
Absolutely. But again, I mean, you said to me that you'd do a scaled down reopening. Did you have to scale much down?
No, actually, no. We have everything open. We have our deli open. We have a hot bread offering. It's not the same, unfortunately, because we don't have the ovens that were destroyed in the flood. Haven't been replaced yet. But other than that, no, everything is the same. Everything is the same.
All right, listen, keep up the good work. So, an opening hours, Ronan Hennigan in Londis in Clare Bridge is going to be
7 a.m. till 10 p.m. at night.
Good luck with that. Thanks, Andy, for joining us. And we'll touch base in the new year.